World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, for many, is a golden age of the game, but for modders, it's an entire universe waiting to be shaped, but only if you know how. From setting up your private server, a true classic WoW experience without a subscription paywall, to building entire new worlds. Worlds like RuneScape, reborn inside Azeroth, Naruto, inspired realms like Shinobi, radical classless systems that only you as a toddler could dream of, like Project Ascension, the ambitious, story-driven, world-shaping experience of RevelationWoW, or an unforgettable project like our Twilight, pushing the limits of what WoW could become. This guide is built to be the definitive starting point, a foundation that will stand the test of time for everyone bold enough to create their own version of Azeroth. In this series, we're going to go into heavy detail on every topic, nothing rushed and nothing skipped. If there's something I personally don't fully understand yet, I'll bring in a guest who does, because there's something important you need to know right from the start. In game development, and modding is, in fact, real game development, everyone has a role. And trying to master everything yourself is not just hard, it's nearly impossible. What usually happens is you become great at a few things and just good enough to understand the rest. This is why so many ambitious projects fail. One person tries to be a coder, an artist, a designer, network engineer, community manager all at once, and eventually the project collapses under its own weight. In my own experience, I'm a level designer and a networker. That's my core. When it came to heavy coding, deep client modifications, or complex server-side systems, I struggled. And honestly, I still struggle sometimes, and usually do struggle. But that's okay, because part of mastering modding, with any game, is knowing your role and building the right team when you need one. Here's just some of the topics we're going to be diving into as we go through this entire course. We're going to look into actual requirements for modding, the real hardware and software that you'll need, understanding the different WoW cores and picking the right one for your vision, level design, creating new worlds with tools like Nodget, spell design, making your own custom spells and abilities, client modifications, changing how the game itself behaves and looks, core modifications, getting your hands dirty with real C++ server-side coding, the network and security side of things, running a safe, stable server for your players, database management, understanding the heart of how WoW data works, custom item and quest creation, which is part of data management, that allows you to create new content, the tools and resources such as Blender, maybe 3D Max, DBC editing, and much more. And finally, what I'm personally going to add, how to manage a team properly if you want to build a project bigger than yourself. The goal is simple. By the end of this series, you'll have the knowledge you need to start your own server, whether it's a simple passion project, or the next hour of Twilight, or even Project Ascension. If that sounds like something you want to be part of, if you're ready to learn, build, and create worlds of your own, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, because we're just getting started.